Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm testing out a new filming setup today, so we're at a different angle and I'm at a different height in my room. Usually I'm sat on the floor over there, but now I'm on a stool. How sophisticated. So let me know if this is better or if you prefer it when I'm down there, and I'll figure out what's best. So today is a video I'm really excited to film. I'm actually going to be testing out a brand that I've never actually used, which is shocking because they are such a staple in so many people's favourite products. And that brand is, of course, Charlotte Tilbury, as you can tell from the title. I think I've actually asked for products from Charlotte Tilbury every birthday and Christmas for the last 5 years and no one's got the hint. So I just went ahead and bought myself a bunch of stuff in the January sale. So this box arrived in the post this week and I've actually shocked myself as I've resisted opening it up and diving in because I wanted to do my very first impressions of the products in this video for you. So I'm going to dive into the box, show you everything that I purchased, and I'm going to give you a full first impressions review. I got something in pretty much every category, so it's going to be mainly a full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup, which I'm so excited about. So without any further ado, I'm going to try and open it up. Oh, that's quite nice packaging. So I'm just completely distracted by the booklet. So it comes with a little booklet which comes with an offer actually. So it's Charlotte's magic gift to you. Receive a free Angel Alexandra lipstick when you spend over £49 on charlottetilbury.com. So I got 2 free samples with this order, which I think is worth noting. So I got the Magic Night Cream Beauty Sleep in a Cream Elixir, and you get quite a lot actually. I also got the Goddess Cleansing Ritual Miracle Spa in a Jar Duo. That is a mouthful. And again, you get quite a lot of these products, which is really nice. And now on to the main event. Oh my god, there's so much in here. Okay, so here, oh god, so here are all the products, and there's also a lip liner on my lap. Hi, I'm a bit closer to you now, so that means only one thing. I'm about to put makeup on my face. So I have prepped my skin by just cleansing and using a very basic moisturizer. So the first product that I've got to show you is a foundation, and this actually came free with the order. A full-sized bottle of it came free when you spent over a certain amount, and I think the offer is still on. So I'll link the products in the description below, and if the offer's still on then you can get your own. So this is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and I got this in number 1 neutral. So this is the bottle, and it feels very, very luxury and solid and just beautiful. So the Airbrush Flawless Foundation stays all day and night. So this is a full coverage foundation with a flawless matte long-lasting finish. Well, I'm excited to give this a go. Okay, so it's a little bit liquidy, which is, I quite like that in a foundation. I'm going to apply it using a damp beauty blender. So my first impressions. I think the colour is really a good match for me, and it blended out pretty well. I think it does have quite a flawless finish. I think it's a bit more dewy than I was expecting. What does it say again? So it's meant to be a flawless matte finish, and I mean, I think I've still got a bit of dewiness coming through. I'm actually quite happy because I quite like a dewy finish. I did need to use a few more pumps than I usually do, however the finish is quite flawless as it claims to be. I was expecting a slightly higher coverage. I don't think it has quite as much coverage as say the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I'd say it's pretty close. The longer this is on my skin, I actually prefer the finish. I think it's settling down really nicely and it's just a really nice base. So far so good on the foundation. So before I put on the powder, I'm going to put on some concealer. I have got 2 that I'm going to use today. So I'm just going to use my old favourite under the eyes, which is the Lasting Radiance concealer by Rimmel in Ivory, which looks like this. And I'm going to blend that back in with the same sponge that I used for my foundation. And for my imperfections, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair Neutral. So my skin's doing alright at the moment, but I do have this bad boy on my chin. So just under my chin, so you may not be able to see it. And I'm just going to pop this very targeted. So concealer is blending quite well into the foundation, which is always a good sign. So moving on, I bought two other face products. I think one is a powder, so we're going to dive into that next. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion, I can't say that, Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. And I got this in the shade number 1 Fair. And I remember this only comes in 3 shades, which is a bit, so I can't get into this package. I cannot get into this package. Oh my god, I'm like destroying the packaging. And this is what you spend your money on. Look how pretty this packaging is. When you compare it to, for example, the Laura Mercier powder. So this is a really nice packet, but it's very plasticky still, whereas this just feels like so much more luxury. And they're about the same price, I think. Downside though, I have just literally picked this out of the packet and it's already, don't know if you can see, but it's already getting all these smudges around it, which is just a bit of a shame. So this is the product, and it comes with a nice little mirror here, which I'm going to use probably right now to apply it. It's very pale. I think the colour should be a match. So my skin tends to be on the dry side, and especially right now it's very wintry, so my skin is feeling a little bit more dry. So I'm not going to pack it on all over. I'm just going to do a light dusting through the centre of my face and under my eyes. And I'm going to be using this Morphe brush to do that. But let's see how this performs. I've tapped off most of the excess, so there isn't that much product. Now I can't tell if it is just separating on my nose or whether the concealer has just taken off the foundation, but I'm going to set that real quick. So I've got a mirror over there, and I feel like far away this is just smoothing it all out, but close up I feel like it might be making my skin look quite dry. So next up we move swiftly on to cheeks. So I bought one of Charlotte Tilbury's blushes. I bought it in the Pillow Talk range, which is a running range they have across multiple products, and it comes in this beautiful box. I love the embossing of it. It's very bougie and pretty. So this is their Chic to Chic Pillow Talk Swish and Glow blusher. Another beautiful packet. I do like the sizes of their products. I do think you get quite a lot of product. So this is what you get. It's beautiful. How do I even describe that? It's kind of like a mid-tone rose almost, with, I think there's like a golden reflect in there, and then in the center is this pearlescent dot. I think you're meant to use the outside and then use the middle as a highlighter. Swish the outer shade across the cheekbones and then pop the glow onto the cheeks, cheeks, cheekbones and temples. So we're going to follow Charlotte's advice. So I'm going to use this brush by Morphe. It's like a domed blush brush. Why did I share this? Oh, okay, if you've got nails, I don't think it's possible for you to get into these things without snapping either the product or your nails. So I'm just going to swirl the outer shade like requested. It's not really looking pink on the brush, but let's see. So it says to sweep them onto the cheekbone. So that is beautiful. So it's got a beautiful glow to it, and I absolutely love the colour. It's so pretty. I'm not sure I like the fact that you have to swirl around the highlight, because I feel like I could get a lot more product onto my brush if I just had like a full pan of blush. But I must say, the colour is just beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that is the blush. We're now going to move on to the highlighter dot in the centre. So I'm just going to try a little bit on my finger first. So that's what it looks like on my finger and on my arm. Can't really see it. Looks like it might have a golden, kind of peachy look to it, which it doesn't look like in the pan. It looks a lot more pearl. Pop glow onto cheeks, cheekbones and temples. So I'm going to use an angled fluffy brush from Morphe just to do that. Although it's difficult to get that because it's so small. This might not be the right brush for this, but let's see. So cheeks, I'm dubious about this. cheekbones. And I'm going to use my finger for temples. Can you see anything? I think because there's already a glow in the cheek product, I'm not sure if I'm picking up that glow or the glow from the centre. I don't think it's working. I'm going to use another brush. I'm going to use this contour brush by Real Techniques. I tried to pack on quite a lot of the product, and we're going to... Oh yes, now you can see. It's quite a powdery highlight. I think I'd give the blush part a 10 out of 10, and I would give the highlight like maybe a 3. Having said that, I definitely think I'm going to use it again. I'll probably just swirl it all together if I'm honest, because I'm lazy and I don't really think that that highlight is the best highlight I've ever used. I have other products which I think serve that purpose better. Right, so I just put on my brows. As I didn't get any Charlotte Tilbury brow products, I just used the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 3.5 and the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter Clear Brow Gel. So what next? Ooh, now we get to move on to one of the products I am most excited about. I bought one of their eyeshadow quads. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Palette Colour-Coded Eyeshadows in the shade The Golden Goddess. So Charlotte says on the back, I have decoded the secret to mesmerising eyes in an easy-to-use application ritual. And then each shade is marked. There's Prime, Enhance, Pop and Smoke. So hopefully this is going to be very easy. Oh my gosh, that's tiny. It's so small. So it's nice packaging, feels very solid, but it is very small. Easier to open than the other one though. And let's reveal the colours. Oh, those are pretty. Very pretty. So what drew me to this palette is the fact that these are golden bronzy tones, but they are very cool toned. A lot of the bronzes and golds that I get in other palettes are very warm, and I don't know, I just wanted to try something a little bit more olivey, a little bit more cool toned, and I think these are going to look absolutely stunning. You're meant to prime with this shade here, then move across to Enhance, which is that one there, and then Smoke, and then Pop, I think. But they're all shimmery shades to varying degrees, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm game. Let's try it. So I'm going to use my Sigma Tapered Blending Brush in E40. It's just a big, long, fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip it into the Prime shade, which is my kind of shade. A pale, creamy, goldeny, neutral colour is basically my favourite shade. So I'm going to, oh, before I do that, almost forgot to prime my lids. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. Got ahead of myself there because I was so excited to try it. And I'm going to use my ring finger to just pat that in. So I'm just going to wait for that to set for a little bit. This feels so bizarre, priming my eyes with a shimmer. It's a very pretty colour. This is a lot more golden reflex than it looks like it does in the pan. So that's the first eyeshadow down. The next one across is this one, and we are meant to use that to enhance. What does that mean? Enhance. So I'm going to take Enhance to mean that I'm going to build out the crease of my eye and maybe add some dimension through the eye, I guess. I'm going to use the Sigma E25 blending brush for this. So this is just what it looks like. And I'm going to dip it into the top of the brush, and I'm going to just take it through my crease, and then I guess we'll see what happens. Enhance my eyes. Oh, it's a lot more pigmented than I gave it credit for. Again, a very pretty colour. And just a little tiny bit through that centre of my eye. Now I'm tempted to just keep blending that out a bit and kind of create more of a blended swoosh, but then the next step is smoke, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm just going to replicate that on the other eye. See, this colour, if I was going out, which is not going to happen for many a moon, but if I was going out on a night out, I feel like this would look beautiful as a kind of one eyeshadow smoky eye. So my iPhone storage ran out as I was doing my eye makeup, so I have finished my eyes, but I have decided to take this one off and redo it to where I was in the process so I can show you the rest of the look. But this is how it will look in the finished. So the next step is smoke, and I really wanted to blend out the enhance shadow, but as the next step is smoke anyway, I am refraining, and next I'm taking this fluffy, really fluffy brush by Morphe, and I'm going to dip it into this shade, which is the smoke shade. So I'm just going to smoke this, or blend as it's more commonly known, over where I put the enhance shade. Getting a little bit muddy, I think, because of all the taking it off and on again that I had to just do. And then the final shade, I'm using my ring finger and I'm just dipping into this shade here, and I'm just going to take a few swipes of that and run it across the centre of my eye. All these colours, because of the gold reflect that runs through them all, in certain lights and at certain angles it could look like I'm just wearing one eyeshadow, and then the closer you look the more dimension it has, and I think that's really beautiful, and it's a really well thought out palette for that reason. The colours all blend together really nicely as well, and I absolutely love that they're a different type of gold than you usually see. So that is the eyeshadow, and I didn't get any eyeliners from Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm just going to pop on some mascara, and I didn't get the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I'm going to try out the NARS Climax mascara that I got recently. It's this really massive, fluffy brush, and I've got high hopes for this. So finally on to lips, and I got a combo duo pack, so the two products came in one, and they are the Pillow Talk. I had to go for Pillow Talk, it's iconic. So I got the Lip Cheat. So it's a kind of dark mauve colour. Let's try it out. I'm going to try and overdraw my lips slightly as it's a lip cheat, and Pillow Talk, it all seems like I should overdraw my lips. This is hands down the easiest lip pencil I've ever used. Hands down. Oh, so glidey. And so pigmented. Outrageous. This is an amazing product. 10 out of 10, stunning. I'm definitely going to be getting this in a bunch of other shades. Who knew the lip pencil would be the standout product so far? I also got the accompanying lipstick. Ooh, I like the packaging, very suave. So again, it's the shade Pillow Talk, which is their iconic pink mauve, meant to be kind of universally flattering. Let's see if it flatters my lips. Very interesting shape of the lipstick as well. I feel like this is going to go on really well, and because it's flat on the top and then flat on the sides, I feel like it's going to get into that middle bit, you know, the see if that's true. I know it's a matte lipstick, but it is very matte going on. A little dry. Maybe it just needs to warm up. Oh yeah, now it's getting creamier. It smells vaguely of chocolate as well, which is like very subtly, but that's so nice. It's actually a lovely texture, and I love this colour as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Not entirely sure that I'd wear this lip colour with this eye look, but this is it. This is the full Charlotte Tilbury face. What do you think? So I'd definitely say that the lip products and the eye products were my favourite. I think the foundation is good. I think I need to wear it a little bit more to see if it holds up. I can already see it's a little bit into my fine lines on my forehead, which is not great, but I have been able to blend them out, so hopefully now it will settle. The powder as well, I think I just need to kind of give it a better go and see if it lives up to its claims. But the Chic product, the lip cheat, oh my goodness, I love the lip cheek. Blush was beautiful, the highlighter was the lip cheat was 10 out of 10. I highly recommend that, and the lipstick as well. I just feel like it's looks really good on my lips and it feels really comfortable and it's really easy to apply. And the eyeshadow as well, I think, is a really lovely palette, and I know they have a whole range for different shades and all that kind of stuff, so I think that the eye products and the lip products and the Chic product all get a 10 out of 10 for me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video a lot. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got loads of new videos coming up soon, and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload a new video, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I've also got a Facebook page. All the links are in the description below, but you can find me everywhere at Olivia Mairin. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!